Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Last night, President Joe Biden's State of the Nation address in front of the Congress, U.S. Congress. I watched that, and not the entire thing, but from time to time, summary, let's put it this way. And it reminded me of when I was a boy, a teenager, and I used to watch the Romania's dictator then, Nicolae Ceausescu's speeches, and listen to the TV, how his speeches and how those weasels were talking about this dictator. There were words used as the most precious son of the nation, the golden era that Romania was going through, and we were like, anyway, things like this. They were talking in superlatives about that guy, or how good he is, how strong he is, how intelligent he is, how protective. He was like God, like North Korea kind of thing, because it seems like from there he got it. North Korea and China. That's how people say when he visited them in the 70s. So anyway, that reminded me of when I watched this guy last night, the President of the United States of America. And not only that, I read some articles. I just skimmed through the headlines, and I went down to read a few pop-ups came through. These guys are like that, are becoming like that. I haven't seen that. It's unbelievable. We are on the way of that way. People said, oh my God, no, Americans, no, we're more sophisticated than we're human beings. And believe me, weak people do that. So we became pussified, or at least they tried to get us even weaker than we are. And I'm going to read you an article that would tell us what we're supposed to take out of Biden's speech and how this guy interprets his vision of what he observed in Biden. Remember, the golden child of the Romanian nation, the best of the best, strong. Put your bullshit glasses on because I'm about to start, okay? Here we go. So, this is from Yahoo News. This is how this weasel, whomever the author is, Alexander Nazarian. Okay, Nazarian is a guy from Armenia, I'm assuming. Usually when you have this at the end, they are from there, but it doesn't matter. Now, this is the title, Energetic and Pugnacious. Biden makes his case to the nation. I said, what the hell, pugnacious? All right, let's see pugnacious. Ready?
Pugnacious. Pugnacious.
All right, pugnacious. Adjective. Having a quarrelsome or combative nature. Combative nature. Wow. Now, I have to confess that I saw this guy yesterday, which is the President of the United States of America, and he was half dead, to say the least. He was, I don't know where this weasel, Alexander, saw Biden as energetic. Jesus Christ. He was not energetic. He was barely, I'm surprised he made it. The drugs used worked. That's what I gotta say. I don't know exactly what these guys are on this guy, but he was able to pull it off. Look at Kamala. Open your mouth. You look better with that one open. Anyway, for certain kind of reasons. President Biden was chatting with members of Congress after his State of Union address when a booming voice rose above the chamber's canopy. Mr. President, that was awesome. I didn't think it was awesome. Please watch just a few excerpts of the speech. You don't have to watch the whole thing because you will not see anything like energetic or pugnacious. The voice belonged to Representative Jamal Bowman. Let's see Mr. Jamal. Who is this guy? I can picture him, but let's make sure we got him. Oh, this is going to be... Oh, no, not like that. I don't want Twitter. But anyway, Let's find Jamal. This great guy. Anyway, let's move on here. Or I'm not going to let it go. Here you have it, as I thought. So he's Jamal Bauman. This is the guy from New York 16th District. So he is the guy who, with a booming voice, said something that was obviously his interpretation of whatever happened. That was awesome. Good. You're a brown noser. I got that. I'm 100% certain that you are that. Move on. Not to me. Let's move back on to not to him. Here. The voice belonged to Representative Jamal Bauman, the Democrat of New York, a progressive Democrat. A progressive. I guess he wants the government being more in your business, and he's progressive in that direction. Progressive, yeah. And not an especially close Biden ally. Oh, so even he was so good, this guy here, this, Jesus Christ, look at him. He's not there. Look at his face. He's not there. Anyway, but somehow he made it. Yeah, look at him. Yeah, we're gonna do it. Oh man, change his diapers first. Anyway, so this guy is not a special and close ally to Biden. That tells us, is supposed to tell us, that even people that do not support Biden are on his camp, like, okay, would liked it, and that means President Biden's speech was fantastic. What was the word? Awesome. All right. Now, feisty, combative, and energetic. Please watch a few excerpts of that. Biden seemed to relish in drawing a contrast with the Republican Party. He treated at times with gentle but needling condescension. Lots of luck in your senior year, blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's move on with this BS. Oh, we have the bad girl here because, yeah, okay. Now let's say what happened here. What are we supposed to, the 5 takeaways from the President's State of the Union address. He brought the fight to Republicans. You don't bring the fight to Republicans, you are in charge. And our lives are worse off than they were before, okay? So bring the fight to Republicans as much as you want. My life is worse, and not only mine. The economic recovery is real. Well, I have a few, I'm very skeptical about that because I look at the inflation and I look at the income and I look at, how do you call it, the price of the groceries, the price of energy, the price of everything increased. My income stagnated, and the inflation rose. So where is the recovery? Recovery from what? From Trump's era? It's not recovering. It's still going. It's still bad, and we're still going down. A recovery. Okay, what do I see? An increase of 15% of American wages? No. Do I see the inflation at 2% or 1%? No. Or 3%? No. Do I see prices stagnating or going down? No. So what do I see in employment? Yeah, 300 and some, 500 some thousand jobs, new jobs in January. And yes, it's the lowest unemployment. Yes, because you don't consider the ones that are not looking for the job. They gave up on looking for a job. So I have a lot of questions about this guy here. Putting American workers first. Yeah, then how? By importing cheap labor? Is that how you do it? Because if you bring in cheap labor in a neighborhood and someone who works for $15 an hour at let's say it's a factory, 15, and someone from, let's say, Romania comes over and say, you know what, I can work for $3 an hour. What do you think the employer is going to do? You're going to put American workers first or the new American immigrant first? He's going to hire me in 3 seconds. And what are you going to do with the $15? You have mortgages, you have cars that you have to pay. You have a family, you have children, you have maybe they're in sports, a ton of money, and other activities. How are you going to compete with a newly comer, with his hands in his ass and say, yeah, I can work, and I'm going to rent an apartment. This one, I know for direct experience, and I know that from people around me. Yeah, we remain in community, put it this way, and you don't have to go too far. Yeah, we're going to be about 5 dudes, rent a 2-bedroom apartment. 2-bedroom apartment. We sleep on the floor, couches, whatever we buy over there, mattresses, inflatable, yeah. And then save money, buy a car, and then they live like that. How are you going to compete with that guy of 23-year-old, 24-year-old when you have a family? They're going to fire you right there. American workers first. Yeah, by bringing in these guys like me. And remember, a law professor is not threatened by people like me or people that cross the borders or come here however they come. They're not threatened because they're not going to threaten their jobs. But the laborers, the people who are not so, how should I put it, skilled or even skilled jobs that don't require a lot of training, those are going to be phased out. What are they going to do with those people? They're not going to find a job. You know, yeah, tell me about that one. Put America. Again, weasel. Move on. Popping the China balloon. Yeah, okay, after China, after the balloon completed its task of, if it was, as they say, a spy balloon. If it was a spy balloon, you should have kicked it down, blow it off, however you want to call it, when it entered Alaska. Boom! The territorial waters of the United States, when it was supposed to be what you did after it crossed Alaska, Trudeau's Canada, United States diagonally, and then over. Why do you wait so long if it was a spy balloon? Yeah, we know why. So that thing with, yeah, I'm tough on China, that's what it is, okay? So another bullshit from this guy. Yeah, popping the China balloon. I was tough. You were tough? How? You sent an F-22 Raptor on a balloon. Oh my God. First kill for an F-22 Raptor. Yeah, man, we can do it. All right, man. We descended so low. Yeah, we did. And we are going lower with our, yeah, man, we're so good. That was a freaking balloon, man. Floating in the air. Beep, 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 beep. Not even doing like this. Hey, hit me if you can. Hey, Raptor. It was like, it's coming, Jesus Christ. Oh my God, the Raptor did it. Was supposed to do it. That reminds me of, I mentioned this when I made a video on the balloon. There was a movie with Bruce Lee that I don't really admire, just so you know. He was a good philosopher, he got a good philosophy, but he was an actor, very good actor. That's all. Now, Bruce Lee said in, if you remember the Enter the Dragon movie, 1972 I think it was, because he died in 1973. So 1972 I think it was Enter the Dragon, fantastic movie, very good and so on. Even Jackie Chan played in that one. As a extra over there that Bruce Lee is whatever. So at one point Bruce Lee faces this guy, the European big dude, Bob Wall. I think that's what he was. His real name is Bob Wall. He was one of the Bruce Lee's students in Jeet Kune Do, and he faces the guy over there. He comes with a gi, and he comes with in his hand or under his arm, I can't remember, I think his hand, with some wooden boards, like 3 or something, and he comes to fight Bruce Lee. And Bruce Lee, you know, anyway, and this guy comes in front of him, gets the boards, tosses them in the air, and hits them and breaks them. And Bruce Lee, yes, that's good, but the boards don't kick back, don't hit back. Okay, so then obviously Bruce Lee kicks this guy's ass, and this guy cheats with a broken glass, and anyway, the best. Anyway, the point was, and he was right. Yeah, you're tough, but the boards don't hit back. When someone hits you back, then we're talking. And Bruce Lee, him up. So the same here. Yeah, we're all tough with the Raptor against a balloon. Why? Because the balloon could not hit back. Pa-pa-pa-pam. Actually, pa-pa-pa-pam. So let's move on to this BS. Let's see what else these guys are telling us that we're supposed to understand from something that we watched with them. The End of Civility. Now, there were boos and all that over here. Have you ever I mean, I'm for truth in the first place. This guy right here, I think he talked so much smack, and everybody was supposed to shut up. Maybe it was not the right place to call him a liar or whatever he was called and all that. Okay, but have you ever watched a House of Commons session in the British Parliament? I did. Now, what's over there? Oh, it's like, what the hell is a marketplace? Yeah, you might say, well, that's Brits or something. Is that civility or not? I'm not condoning, calling this guy out in a bad way, like calling names. I think that's low. But I think the politicians have to be called out. Have to. If you don't call them out and you say, oh, very energetic, very feisty, very strong, we're going to get to Ceausescu. We're going to get to that one. We are on the way. No, you call him, that's a lie, and you support your claims with the evidence that you have. Oh, no, I think that's not right. Oh my God, they call me out. Yeah, they will call you out. That's their duty and my duty to call you out. If you don't do something right, and on top of that, you're telling me that everything is okay with the economy, with the American workers, with the Chinese, how tough we are. No, I will tell you what I feel. I think that's what is free speech. If I don't have free speech, okay, you're good, man. Yeah, energetic, very good. So yeah, regarding the other guys is calling him names and so on, that's their civility. But remember, what are they supposed to do? Just take it like a bent over and boom, that's what it is? And besides, okay, no civility. Did they tell the truth? Did they interrupt the guy? Well, that's not nice. I gotta tell you that. But I value more truth than kindness. Okay? Got that? I would like both of them in the same time. But if it's about choosing which one I get, I'm for the truth like this. No comparison between what I'm for. Truth versus kindness. Kindness goes away. I don't care about kindness if it's not true. Can be, you like see a rapist, but after that he says thank you very much. Oh, at least he was a gentleman at the end, right? And everybody's supposed to, wait a second, he's doing that and we have to be civil. Hey, Mr. Excuse me, what's your name? The law enforcement shows up at this guy while he's raping the unfortunate victim. His law enforcement, excuse me, sir, excuse me, sorry for bothering you. What is your name? My name, first let me introduce myself. My name is Officer Gigi and my badge number is 554 loser and I came to talk to you. Can you tell me your name, please? What, are you busy? Sorry, if we come back in about 5 minutes, would that work with you? Okay, let's go, buddies. Let's go. We come back. Sorry for disturbing you. Come back. Excuse me, sir. Hello. Is that how I'm supposed to behave with this guy? No, you're supposed to grab him by the fucking collar and smacking and arrest him and put him over there in the, anyway, read his rights, Miranda and all that, and then get him out. Anyway, that's about the rapist, okay? Don't get any ideas here. So yeah, we're getting to that energetic and feisty nature of Biden. It's like we don't see it ourselves. We don't see. Just watch that. That's how it was the whole shit. Don't ask for your money back after that or come and tell me, hey, why didn't you ask me to see that? Do it at your own risk. Not safe. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.